how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, this is going to be a very unscripted video, but yeah, this is like more of a general update as to what's been going on, as well as a recap as to my trip to All Monsters Attack and how it was for my first time ever tabling at a con. But yeah, first, let's get the updates out of the way. So, as you can probably tell, this is not the Ultraman video that I've been hyping up and teasing for quite some time. In fact, I'm not even drawing Ultraman on the screen. In fact, I don't know what I'm going to be putting on the screen. I think I have a speed draw of my Gamera illustration that I'm putting up. That's going to be the main background. But yeah, this is not the Ultraman video, and the reason for that is actually multiple reasons. So, originally, I wanted the Ultraman review to be out in, when did I want to? Oh yeah, I wanted to be out in April, end of April. Obviously, that didn't happen, and then it got delayed till after All Monsters Attack, and then it got delayed even more to now, or yet to sadly another delay. No, by the way, just FYI, I have the door open right now just because in the room I record, it's a bit too hot to record in the summer if I'm just doing a casual video like this. So if you hear birds chirping and whatnot, that's the reason why. But yeah, there is a reason as to why I haven't been able to get the video out. Number one, I'm a big procrastinator. I will fully admit that. I am a horrible procrastinator, especially when it comes to editing, because secret is I don't really care. I love hate editing, you know? There's sometimes I really enjoy editing videos, and then there's just a lot of tedious tasks that make me dislike editing with a passion. So I procrastinate on that. But even then, I was taking a while to even write the script. I didn't even finish it until after I got back from All Monsters Attack. And yeah, All Monsters Attack, obviously that had a major factor because I was gone from my house for like 6 days since I live in New York State and the convention was in Chicago, so I had to drive from New York to Chicago. So that happened. And I was obviously busy at the convention, getting a feel what it's like to sell my art for the first time. Yeah, and sorry, I'm just kind of drawing something in the background, so I'm multitasking as I'm recording this. Yeah, what's what happened? It's again, busy with All Monsters Attack, busy driving, and then I got sick. I got sick I was out for pretty much 2 weeks. My voice was like so raspy, my throat was so sore. And even if even though I had the script done, I had no energy and my throat was not in any condition to record any videos. So there's a reason I've been gone for so long. And that's a part of it. And then the last reason is that I have underestimated how much the effort the Ultraman video is going to take. Because I'm putting a lot of production value into it, from the script to, how I read my lines to right now how I'm editing it. So it's ballooned into a much bigger project than I initially anticipated it to be. So I hope that means a better video, when it comes out. But that does mean, yeah, we're waiting a bit longer. And I'm not going to give any concrete dates. I'm not even going to say this month. I'm just going to put it out when it's done. or hold on to it till July when that's Ultraman month. I might do that. Uh, so yeah, and the problem is though, it's like if I had the money to hire an editor, oh, this video would be out already because trust me, I would love to hire an editor. But that's just not in the cards right now, so I'm just kind of a one-man team. So yeah, there's the situation with the Ultraman video. However, that doesn't mean I don't have content planned to fill the void and sort of get this channel back in gear because, it's been over a month, and since the last upload, and I don't want that happening again. And thankfully, there's stuff happening this month that's going to be giving me content because Shin Kamen Rider is actually coming out to the States, and I'm going to be seeing it by the time I'm recording this tomorrow for the first time. And I'm actually going to see it both times in theaters, the 2 dates I have posted. And the plan is they're going to be unscripted. One's probably going to be off my phone, and the other's going to be just a speed draw on me recording, audio for it because I'm going to do, after the first showing, I plan on recording my initial first impression thoughts, and then after I see the, excuse me, had a little burp there. After I see the movie for a second time, I'm going to do a spoiler discussion and more in-depth thoughts. So I'll just have those, the first impression the 1 week, then the next week, Shin Kamen Rider, trailer thoughts, and then for the next unscripted, unedited video, this one I might have bullet points for, though at least I will be doing my thoughts on the Ultraman anime as a whole, since specifically the Netflix anime, and it's not going to be Ultraman reviews, but it is going to be like a general thoughts and opinions on the Netflix anime because I do have some thoughts on that. And then I might try to finish watching Kamen Rider X so I can do the next entry of the Kamen Rider reviews. And I think going forward, I'm going to cut back on some of the length of the review series unless, I feel there's like a significant importance to me, or like essentially the production value on the review series might vary depending on how I feel about the series and its importance to the overall, part of the franchise. So the Kamen Rider X video, I'm not halfway through X yet. I'm slowly making my way through. I've been very sporadic watching it, not gonna lie. That's probably gonna be a shorter video than, say, the V3 video, or even especially the first Kamen Rider video. So Kamen Rider X might be shorter, and then for the Ultraman reviews, I might be doing the same thing, where Ultraman, that's a big one. Obviously, for the overall Japanese pop culture, as well as, for me personally, since it was like my first real introduction to the Ultraman series. Now, technically, I was introduced to Ultraman with Tiga, but that was like only one episode when I was a kid. But Ultraman, the original series, was when I started to really get into Ultraman. So, obviously I have a lot of, personal bias and connection towards the original series. Ultra 7 might be a biggish one, but I don't know. I don't want to guarantee or promise anything. Obviously, I haven't been able to keep my promises up lately. But yeah, it's just one of those, like, the length and work I put into the videos might be vary between series, simply because as much as I really do want to put so much effort into each video, I also have to think about I also want to get them done. That's the big thing, is like I really want to get them out there. So again, that doesn't mean big videos aren't going to be a thing. It's just I want to get started moving along. I want to get rolling a bit faster here. And I got a lot on my plate that's preventing me from spending all my time editing videos, because I am currently, as I'm recording this, I'm focused on trying to start making an income through art, any sort of, income. Uh, and yeah, so, and also, you know what? I don't know when this video is going live. I think tomorrow, by the time I record it, I might open up coffee or a way for people to help donate to me. And then I'll be opening up a shop soon for some art. In fact, what I'm currently drawing in the background is a sticker that I plan on selling. It's of an original design, but I think it's humorous and yet cool at the same time. So there's that, and so I do have videos planned, and I do plan on doing some celebration for in July for Ultraman. Just in what capacity? Well, my original plans are out the window just because how delayed the Ultraman reviews have gotten. But yeah, there's that little update, by the way. And what else do I got? Any more significant updates? Not just I might do some more smaller edited videos of things that may be not tokusatsu related or super tokusatsu related, even though this is still a primary tokusatsu related channel. Yes, but it's just I also want to talk about things that aren't exclusively tokusatsu, like perhaps do a video on, say, the Speed Racer movie. That I wouldn't mind doing. Obviously the 2008 Speed Racer movie, and then recently I watched Gunbuster, and that speak to me as a like that OVA speak to me on an artistic level, and I have some things I have to say about that. So yeah, it's like I have ideas, I have plans, and for the YouTube channel, and then I have stuff outside, like I plan on selling stickers, prints. I'm going to be working on some one-shot comics. If you haven't been following me on Twitter, I'm hoping to get the first one done by July. Fingers crossed. I need to start working on the script. But yeah, that's it. I will have another convention announcing soon, hopefully. I'm just I'm waiting for the date to be a little bit closer to make it feel a bit more real. But yeah, it's there's the updates. So with the updates out of the way, let's talk about All Monsters Attack. All Monsters Attack is not the Godzilla movie, nor is it the Ultraman episode. No, it's the convention that was held in Chicago. I went there. There was a lot of guests. It was a decent turnout, a bit small, but it was decent. And here's the thing. This is going to be a little apology to my artist friends and one of my other friends who helped me, is that I wanted to do sort of a parody of All Monsters Attack, but for the video, but that's just not going to happen. I might play some of the clips that I recorded, like doing some of the merch that I got, or How about this little funny clip there? Alright, before I make my way to Chicago, I am stopping at my friend's house because, well, I don't want to be driving for 12 to 13 hours. But I'm going to ask my friend if he's willing to help me out with something. Well, JP, I have a question for you.
Alright, I got an answer.
Well, it's not a question, it's actually more of a request. I need you to say, Godzilla says you should fight your own battles, you know.
You know, I'm not really feeling it.
No, you got to do it. It's like, you got to do it, man.
I don't know.
Look, man, what happens if I'm kidnapped?
Who's gonna kidnap you?
Who isn't gonna kidnap me? Like, I mean, look at this face.
Well, you know,
Look at this face.
You got a point.
And God damn it, JP, you know, I need some inspirational words to get me through. If I'm kidnapped, if I have no inspirational words to look back from a friend, I'm never gonna escape.
This is true. You bring up solid points.
Exactly.
It's hard to combat that.
Exactly.
It really is. All right. You know what? The truth is, Godzilla just said you should fight your own battles for you. You know.
Thank you.
You know, you just gotta do it.
Thank you. You know, you heard it from the man himself. Yeah, wasn't that funny? Man, getting kidnapped. That won't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna tell the story of I'm gonna try to recap the events of All Monsters Attack from best memory. So, I obviously left Wednesday. I went to my friend's, apartment in Ohio. That was Wednesday night. I stayed the night there, and then continued the trip to Chicago Thursday. Got into the hotel. I was pretty wiped out. Yeah, I didn't really meet anybody Thursday night. I was kind of just bunkered up in my hotel room for the most part because I was wiped out. My eyes were bloodshot. It was crazy. And then Friday, that was the first day. We had plenty of time to set up. I got to meet some of my artist friends before the show started. And it was I will say, overall, it was like generally awesome to meet fellow artists that, I've, interacted with on Twitter. And now I felt like, now we are officially like friends. It's such a different level, from going from online friends to IRL friends. That was crazy, but also it's like, it was nice. It was really, really nice, to finally get to interact and meet them face to face. Got to talk with Matt Frank. In fact, yes, the Matt Frank from IDW Comics, popular Godzilla artist. Yeah, he was there as a guest, and he actually stopped by my table before the show started, and I did get a commission from him, and I'll show you in my do sort of the merch roundup because I show off what I got. I did record a video for that. But yeah, no, it was cool getting to interact with Matt and actually getting to know him. And again, just with the other artists like Lisa, Mars, Vandy, all the kaiju artists. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday while during the setup before the con opened up to the public, I had a crazy interaction. Like super crazy. So, you know what? I gotta pull up the guest list real quick just because I don't want to mix up names or whatnot. Let's see. Where is? Oh, I have a bookmark. Why am I looking it up? Of course, it's buried up. Found it. Okay, they took down the. Okay. Okay. So they took down the guest list on the website. Why? Okay. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Oh, I can't believe they took down the guest list already. Jeez. I wanted to see. Grr. Let's try their Facebook page. I don't want to log into Facebook. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We can look up their Instagram. I know I'm logged into Instagram. Man, this is a horrible video, just recording wise. Whoops. A lot of technical problems, guys. There we go. Yeah, you know what? Unless they deleted the. Nope, they didn't. Thank God. Alright. So, let me tell you the craziest interaction that I had at the convention. So, I was, going back up the elevator to get some stuff. And I was being nice, I was holding the door for other people who wanted to go back up, to the rooms and stuff. But who I hold the door open for? Oh, well, it was only Tsutomu. Yeah, I'm sorry if I butcher their names. Tsutomu Kitagawa, Naoko Kamio, and Hirofumi Fukuzawa. Now, for those who do not know who they are from Japanese name, or like from their real names, I shouldn't say Japanese names. Well, from the names, you should know them for their roles. Going from order, from what I listed, Kitagawa-san is Godzilla from the Millennium series, like most of the Millennium series outside of GMK. So he was Millennium Godzilla, Godzilla Final Wars. So there's that. And Kamiya-san, she was Rodan and Manila in Final Wars, as well as Mega Ranger Pink. And another Sentai character, like suit actress from. I'm not big. I'm not huge. Okay, let me rephrase it. I'm not as knowledgeable about Sentai off the top of my head as I am for Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Godzilla, Gamera. But yeah. And then finally, Fukuzawa-san, he is Gamera from Gamera 3, one of my favorite Gamera movies. And he has been the suit actor for a lot of the Red Rangers from Aba Ranger, Deca Ranger, Hurricaneger, and Gokaiger. He was the Red from all those. I was in an elevator with all three of them. It's just like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And then it gets even crazier than that. Fukuzawa-san, he points to my shirt because I was wearing my Ultraman shirt that day, and he's like, Ultraman. It's like, yeah, yeah. And they were like all like looking at me. It's like, oh, hey, that's cool. I'm just like so awkward. Like, yeah, Ultraman. Yeah, I like Ultraman as well. Oh. And then they introduced like, hey, we're, Godzilla, Gamera. So yeah, I was in an elevator with Godzilla, Gamera, and Manila. I'm drawing a comic of that because it has to be a moment that I must frame eternally, because that is just a moment that will never happen again. And I can be like, yeah, you know what? I'm cool. I was in an elevator with Godzilla, Gamera, and Manila. What do you got? Huh? Who were you in the elevator with? Huh? Yeah. And then I got, but they weren't the only guests there. There was also Ben Furuya, who is the original Ultraman, fitting the Ultraman video that I'm in the process of making. I got to meet him. I got to meet Jason Font, who is Time Force Red. Yes, like Time Force, Power Rangers Time Force. He was the Red Ranger there. I actually gave him a sketch that I did at the con. I didn't really get to meet a lot of the other guests just because of time and money. I didn't have too much spending money on me, and I got autographs from Ben, uh, Fukazawa-san, and Kitagawa-san. You know, I got autographs from the big three. um, yeah, and also Ben Furia. It was nice taking a picture with him, getting to do the Spacium Ray pose, and I was not corrected. I I did it right. I was not corrected by Furia-san. I got the approval right off the bat. um, yeah, so that was cool. That was Friday. I got a few sales, Friday as well. It was a shorter day. And then Saturday happened, and not gonna lie, the win from Friday did like I got the win knocked out of me Saturday because I had less sales than I did Friday, and Saturday's the busiest day, so that was just like like, oh, that was a punch in the gut, that I did not get anybody at my table uh during the big opening rush. So that was a hurt to the ego, not gonna lie. But it wasn't all bad, Saturday uh got to talk more with my fellow artists. In fact, I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped. Play the little clip of, head on the side.
Godzilla just said you should fight your own battles for you.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we did it. Woo. Okay, I wasn't really kidnapped, but what happened was Saturday night. All of us artists that attended All Monsters Attack, we went out to eat at a local pizza bar type establishment. Um, I think it was called Crusts or whatever. I don't know. Maybe my artist friends, if they're watching, can comment down below, correct me. But yeah, not gonna lie, I was a little bit apprehensive going because I have celiac disease and I'm also autistic, so I'm a I'm a really picky eater. It's just one of those like, okay, but you know what? I decided to go anyways. I was like, you know what? If I could just have water, I just want to have fun. I wasn't really caring about you know about eating. I just was like, you know what? It's a nice opportunity to get to hang out with artist friends. I didn't get to hang out with them Friday night because I was whipped from the con and just adjusting from time zone because it's like, I'm East Coast and this was Central Time. So, but yeah, no, Saturday, it was fun, like literally a big table of all of us. I think there was like 19 people. Uh, it was it was very loud, definitely loud. Not everybody got to interact with everyone at the table just because we were pretty much split into our own halves. um, like, but yeah, I was, talking to, Vandy and Zach, or also known as, I gotta pull up his Twitter real quick. Uh, yeah, so Vandy, his wife, and Zach are also known as uh, Radstar Soar. And then I was also next to Ray Zilla, got to talk with him. It was a fun night, and I actually did end up eating something, so don't worry. I had a skirt steak on top of fries. It was good. I had it medium rare because if I ordered it well done, well, I would have had to be politely yet firmly asked to leave. It would have been embarrassing for everybody there. So, while during the day, Saturday, it was, I got the ego kicked out of me real fast. I got the wind kicked out of me pretty badly, but it ended on such a positive note. Like that, it was a great way to end the day. And I still had fun Saturday. It was just, again, sort of the win of your first time being there and just like, oh, expectations just didn't line up. But it's a good lesson to learn for conventions going on. Uh, and and then Sunday, that was a slow day. Funny enough, I actually had more sales Sunday than I did Saturday. So, in the terms of quantity, I think I still made more money Friday because less people bought more stuff Friday, but more people came to my table and bought stuff on Sunday, and I got to meet, people from Kaiju Ramen, you know, that was cool. And then we had one big group photo, and I was the hero of that moment because I was trying to record stuff, failed that, mind you, but because I had equipment to record stuff, I did bring a phone tripod with me for us to use as a group photo. This one right here. Or this one I stole from Lisa from her Twitter page. No, it was great, and it's just like, again, it's just like, there was like such a camaraderie, blah, blah. I can't speak. A friendship. Yeah, I'm just going to say friendship. Level of friendship and just kind of, that we've, it's like, felt like, hey, we are all in this together. We're all friends. Something that I don't think is going to be happening in other artist alleys I attend to in the future, but this felt like we're a community, and it was like so cool to be in a group photo along with so many great artists. And I think this would be a good moment to play that little whole video right now. As a treat for you guys, and I'll be taking pictures of this on Twitter. But yeah, we're going to do more of a detailed look at what I got. So we're gonna just flip the camera. So, yep, this is all the stuff I got. So, well, I say got, but a lot of it was art trade. Only a few things on here were purchased. Unfortunately, just I still didn't have enough money for everything or every autograph that I wanted. But yeah, let's take a look. So, got Gigan from Kajuhime. She gave this to me. Then we got Mecha Godzilla stickers from Zach. I accidentally grabbed two. Sorry, Zach. I meant to grab one. Then I got, this is from Andy or Vandy on Twitter. Angus, and there's a couple more that just kind of got splitted up when emptying it from the portfolio. Yeah, so Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan stickers, and then Mars from Twitter. We did a trade. She gave me Demon from Doom sticker and Kamada-kun. Which, by the way, but he actually asked me if I had a Kamada-kun, and I unfortunately didn't. So I need to draw Kamada-kun ASAP because Kamada-kun is popular. But yeah, as you can see, peaches, 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 do not copyright me. Universal, please don't copyright me. Ow! But yeah, this was Matt Frank, and such a great artist. And in fact, he's been one of my favorite artists for so many years that I had to commission him for the show, and I got this commissioned by him. So this is based on a design of Shin, Kamen Rider, that I did for a little, like, a webcomic, a 4-panel webcomic. As to the time of recording this, my most popular of the Toku comics and this was an original design I did for that comic, and this is Matt Frank's rendition, and it just turned out so good. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it really brought to life my original design. So yeah. Mars, Bolton, we did an art trade with that. Tanner, art trade. I love the Cyclops from Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. So I had to get him. Another Matt. I'm sorry. I will tag you on Twitter or tag you on my socials and on YouTube and whatever. But Matt, this Chick Jaguar, we did a trade. So, Zedon from Ray. So, reason I have two. So, this I bought from him. And this was an art trade, a Zedon for a Zedon. So, which, it's okay because I love Zedon. And over here, this is literally probably the only merch type of thing that I bought, which was from Lisa. And again, I'll try to remember to tag everybody on this. But yeah, this is the Blu-ray disc, Blu-ray case for the Godzilla Criterion Collection. I need one because even though I didn't encounter the problem with discs falling into the sleeves, because I've laid it flat, but I am starting to have trouble with the first one trying to go in when I'm trying to take it out. It's like, no. And this Rodan was part of an art trade. Really loved the colors on this one. Ooh, so good. And then so I know what you may be asking, John, what the hell, you narcissist? Why you have 3 of your own prints on top of everybody else's? My goodness, you... why don't I say goodness? I just said hell. I not safe for, no kids. Go away, kids. Go. Bye-bye. I swear a lot. But yeah. So why the hell do I have 3 of my prints on here? Well, you see, well, we're gonna stop right here. See this autograph right here? It's from Godzilla himself, specifically Millennium Godzilla for Final Wars, the Kiryu Saga, pretty much a suit actor for Godzilla other than GMK and the Millennium era. So, yeah, I am horrible with names. I haven't memorized. Tomu Kitagawa, I think. Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. Kitagawa-san. And then here it is Ben Furuya, Ultraman's second time meeting him. And by the way, guess what? I didn't get corrected on my Spacian pose. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, no, that's cool. Getting to meet him and whatnot. And finally, we have the suit actor for Gamera and Gamera 3. Got him to autograph that. I should also mention Ryota. I didn't get her autograph. I would have gotten more autographs. I just didn't have money enough. I need some money. I was just kind of... I had to spend on quite a bit of, extra stuff. Like food and whatnot. So that kind of took some of the cash out for merch spending. But, yeah. But I did get to meet her. I actually gave her one of my, Baragon prints, just a little small 4x5, and she loved it, so that was cool. In fact, a lot of people been giving her gifts, which is so great. It's like, which is probably something new for her because I doubt she's been to many conventions, or I think this might be her first, so it's one of those it's really nice to see the community actually just kind of give her Baragon merch, It's just I know some of my fellow artists gave them their Baragon art as well, so that was really cool. The suit actor for Anguirus was there. I just I didn't have the money or the cash on me to get his autograph as well. So it's like I could have had two autographs on here. It sucks. It's been a trip, you know. And I guess it's kind of a good thing that I didn't get too much or any merch because I have no space at home right now. Uh, and in fact, the prints, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't have no room for any prints to display at all. So I'm sorry, fam, art fam. We're gonna find some alternatives for me to look at the pretty pictures. So yeah, overall, it's been a fun trip. It's been really fun, educative, definitely educative, uh, but overall fun. Yeah, I totally got all the stuff, right? All the stuff. Especially that one. Yeah, that one thing. That was a cool one thing. um, yeah, and then I uh drove back home. Drove back to Ohio. Oh, by the way, I like at Ohio on the way to the con. Me and my friend we watched the Mario Brothers movie. Well, I rewatched it, and and that was my friend's first time watching it. And I'm just gonna say, no, I'm not gonna spoil the Mario movie. I'm just gonna say there might be a Kamen Rider reference in the movie if you haven't seen it, but you probably know about that reference already if you've been on Twitter or anywhere. Um, and then on the way back at Ohio, um, we watched Guardians 3, such a great movie. That was like the one Marvel movie I'm like, yep, I'm okay with this. I've been kind of MCU'd out. I've been very selective of which MCU movies I see, but this one was definitely like, yeah, that was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. But I will admit, Monday night I was like, oh, I'm having a bit of a cough. Not good. Then Tuesday morning happened, the day I'm driving back home. Oh, I have a sore throat. Hopefully that's just allergies. Hours later, still in the car. Oh no, my sore throat's getting worse. This isn't allergies, is it? This is the con crud, isn't it? Yeah, driving with con crud is no bueno. And I was basically dead for a week. And even then, I was not getting marginally better. Like my energy and fever was going down, but my throat was still sore to an extent. And I was just nonstop coughing up mucus. And I had to end up taking antibiotics for a week to help me get over it. I don't think my voice is fully recovered, unfortunately, but I'm pretty much, other than the voice, I'm back, you know. So yeah, that was all Monsters Attack. Maybe next year, if I next time, yeah, they haven't announced the dates or anything for if they're doing it next year, but the next time, maybe, just maybe, if I plan things out ahead of time and don't do things like come up with a very last minute idea of like, hey, why don't we try to do a parody? Maybe I'll actually do a parody of All Monsters Attack through All Monsters Attack. Maybe. Just maybe. But we'll see. Um yeah, so I think I've talked and stumbled long enough for this video. If you have made it all the way through, thank you. Thank you for watching all the way through, and thank you for sticking with me through this channel. Again, I know the output's been slow. It's just because a lot of things been happening and projects ballooning way more than I thought they would. Um, so yeah, expect Shin Kamen Rider videos. Expect that Ultraman, for Ultraman anime thoughts. Expect some videos for the channel. And if you want to see more, though, if you're new here, if you want to see more, press subscribe. I have some videos already And if you like me stumbling over my words, press the like button. If you were at All Monsters Attack, let me know at the comments down below and what you think about the convention. And dislike the video if you hate giant monsters and whatnot. I don't know why you're on this channel, but sure. If you dislike this video, you can go ahead and dislike it. I won't stop you. I just will. I'll look a little sad though if you dislike it. But yeah, subscribe, like, comment, all that YouTube stuff. But most importantly, please have an awesome day. Take care and shoo watch.